drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Now, Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Gafford, the screen. Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. Here's Irving. 6 to shoot. Leonard pulls down the board.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
To the wing, right side. Dunn. Stolen by Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Leonard. Dunn outside. There's the triple. And Kawhi Leonard hits from deep. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
On the wing, Davis. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. 3-pointer. Harden can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. They now take the lead.
Well, you've got to identify Klay Thompson early. In transition, he's so dangerous.
To the paint. Outside for Harden. 4-3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And then Harden with the jam.
Well, Chris Dunn's passing ability was ready-made for the NBA.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Outside Harden. Here's the 3. Tips it up.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Leonard on the wing. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
3 points.
Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Outside Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Christie's checked in for Washington. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Klay Thompson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jones, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Coffey comes in for Powell. Bogdanovich has checked in for Dunn. And Simmons is subbed in for Harden. Irving, the pass to Dinwiddie. Now Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Coffey. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Dinwiddie. It's good! It comes at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Woo! Wow. And credit him for
James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
They've got Najee Marshall. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3, small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And good whistle there.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Good on both. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress and great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Irving for 3. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Bogdanovich, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Irving for 3. Screen by Lively. Irving, no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 41% in this game. Outside Bogdanovich. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that. And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mills, knocked away. This one for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
And Doris, whenever Derek Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Back to Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And there's the lob.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's the scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
The Clippers trail. Here's Jones. And he drives in. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset to attempting that one.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And miss after miss right now. The Mavericks lead by 4. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Mills finds Zubac. Zubac, screen. Bogdanovich from long range. Lively grabs a miss. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead. But
Oh, hey!
Assist goes to
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Nails it from three. And now just a three-point Maverick lead.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The three is up. And it's Irving missing.
Well, he tries to enter with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. The Clippers making a switch here. Thompson, a screen on Harden. Out to Thompson. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Back to Bogdanovich. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Bogdanovich has got 14.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Pass to Harden. Thompson with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. The three is up. Outside for Irving. On the wing, Thompson fires from deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Leonard for three. No luck on that one.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Left side, Irving. Oh, stolen by Harden. All alone on the break. Leonard for three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Thompson with another miss. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. It's tipped. It's stolen by Washington. Irving against Harden. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Gafford. Thompson's got 12 points in the game. Clippers trail by 3. Powell sets a screen. Dunn attacking. Out to Leonard. McClaw attacking. Outside Harden. Screen by Leonard. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Harden for 3. 11 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Back to Irving. Thompson outside. Launches it. That doesn't go either for Thompson. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Leonard passes to Zubac. Leonard looking around. Harden with a screen on Washington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. Out to Powell. It's stolen by Washington. Three-pointer. Right side, Irving. Up top, Thompson. Pass to Washington. Oh, stolen by Harden. Powell passes to Dunn. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Davis finds Irving. Back to Davis. It's stolen by Leonard. Powell with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Powell. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, come on now. That's a big-time offensive rebound. The combination of length and explosiveness. Norman Powell, good night.
On the wing, Thompson. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Batum is checked in for Leonard. No one covering. Bogdanovich has got 17.
You can tell Bogdanovich is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Williams passes to Davis. That's tipped. Harden with it. Guarded now by Williams. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Dunn, he's checked in for Harden. Outside Bogdanovich.
Right here. I got ball.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Coffey. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
A huge 3.
That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's Los Angeles up by 2. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Derek Lively. Najee Marshall is out there with Edwards. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Williams in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Done with it. Irving picks him up. Leonard for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Out to Leonard from behind the arc. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Irving, the pass to Lively. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Irving. The 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Back to Jones. Leonard outside. Over Irving. Out to Leonard. Tries yet again. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Irving for three. On target from range. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Edwards against Leonard. There's a screen. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Over Edwards. Offensive rebound. Here's the three. Edwards pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Out to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Coffey. Back to Leonard. Second chance shot. Over Edwards. Again, the miss by Leonard.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Irving, pass to Edwards. Let's go with a three. We get it again. Back to Irving. Takes a three. That shot, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Leonard for three. He buries it from three. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And here's Edwards outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples. Momentum swinging wildly.
Leonard against Williams. Simmons with a screen on Williams. Leonard for three. Again, the miss by Leonard.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's stolen by Irving. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Clippers. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Coffey. Money. And that one brings them within 1.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Coffey, the pass to Jones. Here's Leonard. Pass to Coffey. Back to Leonard. 3 on the clock. It's off.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic.
That'll count if it goes. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
right, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Just 5 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Spurs.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Irving kicks to Washington. Thompson for the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Takes a three. The Mavericks pull it in. Thompson for the triple. Shot clock reset for Dallas. From the arc. Good on the triple.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Now here's Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in the corner. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Thompson for the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Back to Irving. Over Castle. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Here's Vassell. That three off the mark. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. San Antonio's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Wembanyama, a screen on Washington. Vassell, no good. Irving with the ball. Started now by Barnes. Got that one up quick.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Barnes outside. And the three off target. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Irving. From downtown. Out to Thompson. The good-looking shot from the wing. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Irving for three. Fades away. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers.
but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this is concerned.
And on the way from Irving for three. No good there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And we'll be back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
They've got Christie, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. A shot by Paul, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Lively. Over Sohan. A second chance effort. Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the steal. Johnson outside. For the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in his ability to make his teammates better.
Lively's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made that was one of the best trades that midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Irving for 3. Paul with the defensive effort.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Irving way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Dallas. Champagnie passes to Sohan. 8 away. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Irving kicks to Marshall. Back to Irving. Pass to Dinwiddie. The baseline J. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
His goal is to make an impact all over the floor. Irving can be a headache for mid-range.
Sohan finds Paul. Johnson with it. Back to Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Where there's a lot of emphasis on 3-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And a wide open look for Irving. Trains the 3-pointer. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Lively inside. Sohan's there.
Watch the screen.
Outside Irving. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Champagnie. Connects from three-point range. Champagnie's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Another miss by Irving. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Paul's shot is off. Now Lively. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He comes away with a thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Drills the three-pointer.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So, here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Outside, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Davis.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Here's Irving. Pass to Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Wembanyama outside. Barnes sets a screen for Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks leading by 3. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. The Spurs have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And that one's good, Barnes.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Irving against Fox. It's deflected. Gafford, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Vassell, and it's San Antonio with another.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Spurs also with the sub. Sohan's checked in. Wembanyama, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Irving passes to Gafford. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Wembanyama, big man with big range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Beyond the arc. Castle misses.
Well, you're going to struggle when you're forcing up shots like that.
Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
They get it back. The kick out to Fox. Hits it from three-point range. Fox has got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Fox with it. Picked up by Davis. And the dunk by Sohan.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. On its way from Irving for 2. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights out shooting the ball.
Three-pointer, Fox. Offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie comes in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside, Davis. This one for 3. Branham pulls it in. Paul from deep three-point land. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs out in front. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. With the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Edwards is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Williams. Then there's Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. The Mavericks trailing. Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 24 points.
You can't give Irving any airspace when he's handling the rock because that's when he strikes.
Here's Sohan. Edwards defending. Spurs working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot from the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
Part of the reason Paul's an elite point guard is that jump shot. He'll hurt you with his passing or his shooting.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for. Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
The three-pointer no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lively a screen on Paul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Fox a screen on Edwards. The kick out to Fox. Offline with his three.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Williams looking around. Here's Marshall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively. Davis comes in for Edwards. It's Thompson in for Williams. And stolen by Barnes. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Irving with it. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Back from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Thompson inside the line. Over Castle. Nice shot by Thompson.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
San Antonio leading by 7. The kick out to Fox. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. 1:12 left to play here in the 4th. Fires it up. Again, Irving missing. Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. We're of 9. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Spurs.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
Now the Mavericks with it. 9-point game. On its way from Irving for 2. The shot, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
A nice shot by Sohan. And the Spurs lead by 11. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but 1-0. Thank you for that, Dave.
can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Back to Harden. Leonard up top. Zubac screen. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Outside for Harden. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
Fox the pass to Vassell. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brett.
We're seeing this transition, VA, right? From Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Pure from three-point range.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Harden from outside. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Barnes, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Shot by Leonard, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Vassell passes to Fox. Barnes with a screen on Leonard. Outside Barnes. Spurs need to get one up here. Shoots over Powell. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that misses. That would have put him up. San Antonio leading. Fox the pass to Barnes. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Barnes has got 5.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Out to the wing. Here's Dunn. The 3-pointer off the mark. Spurs lead by 5. Fox outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From deep, Wembanyama. And James Harden pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Leonard for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
Vassell, a screen on Zubac. Fades. Rebound by the Clippers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For the Clippers, Eubanks comes in for Zubac. And it's Jones in for Dunn. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Here's a 3 from Paul. Buries it from 3.
And Paul loves these corner shots. Terrific at finding space to get his shot off.
3-pointer, Harden. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul with it. He's picked up by Jones. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Offensive rebound. Oh, swiped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Johnson for 3. Powell pulls it in. Clippers trail by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Leonard for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Outside Wembanyama. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall. Here's Leonard. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Coffee in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Jones with a screen on Fox. Bogdanovic, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Leading by 5. And Sohan gets it to go.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
Out left to the wing. Zubac passes to Coffee. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Coffee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Miller against Paul. Fires for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Miller, the pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Jones. Clock at 6. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
Pass to Champagny. It's stolen. He's got a clear path. Here's Coffee. And the 3 off target. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's the break. Puts up a deep 3. Champagny shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Miller finds Bogdanovic. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And it's Fox missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Bogdanovic passes to Jones. And Los Angeles another 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Fox against Bogdanovic. San Antonio again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. From downtown, here's Zubac. Here's Coffee. Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Champagny shot is off.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Outside Bogdanovic. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 3. Fox with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Batum's checked in for the Clippers. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. The Clippers lead by 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Jones, covered by Wembanyama. Jones against...
Oh, man! Oh! Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Batum. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Counted from distance.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Vassell. Coffey can't get it to go. It's a close game here in L.A. To the wing on the left. Cuts off the pass. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Jones. Right side, Bogdanovich. He knocks it down.
There will be 2 minutes to review the last play.
Hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time. But
all right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Spurs, 26.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for the Spurs, at forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Whoa! Way out there from Leonard.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take, but Leonard is confident in that paint.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Harden with a screen on Vassell. Outside Harden. Over Fox. Again, the Clippers score.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Here's Fox. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Harden with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Up top, Powell. Wembanyama against Leonard for 3. They get the rebound. Zubac. Back to Harden. Here's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. The 3 from Barnes. Sends it home from three-point land.
3-point basket.
Barnes has got 8.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Fades and shoots. Leonard can't get it to go. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. To the middle. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Powell. Back to Wembanyama. Barnes with it. Fires the 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Fox against Harden. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Clippers missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Barnes with a screen on Powell. Fox with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. From deep, Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Dunn attacking. Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. Dunn outside. Out to Powell. It's stolen by Barnes. And here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Powell passes to Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Vassell, he's open. And the baseline jumper goes down. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Screen by Leonard. Dunn right side. Shot to stop the run. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Powell. Leonard's got 15 points.
And Leonard, a 3-level scorer as well as an offensive anchor for this team.
Outside Wembanyama. There's the triple. Leonard pulls down the board. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Vassell. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Coffey comes in for Powell. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Dunn. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Wembanyama screen. Paul passes to Wembanyama. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's good. Officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Number 28.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Derek Jones, Kawhi Leonard out there with Amir Coffey. Then there's Chris Dunn, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Bogdanovich passes to Coffey. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by San Antonio.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Pass to Sohan. Over to the wing. Fox up top. Right wing. Outside Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Out to Fox. Fires the 3. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
Well, all Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Simmons comes in for Bogdanovich. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Johnson. Paul against Simmons. Paul looking over the floor. Sohan outside. Out to Fox. Pass to Bassi. Over Jones. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Powell passes to Leonard. This one for 3. Sohan with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Harden with a screen on Fox. Left side, Harden. To get back on track. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Paul. 4-3. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Harden. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Harden, the pass to Bogdanovich. Paul against Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1:39 left in the 4th quarter. Leonard looking around. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Pass to Bassi. Fox with the ball. Here's Mamukelashvili. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Bogdanovich. Bassi pulls it in. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-3 run. Fox for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And BA, you can feel the intensity in this arena.
And the Clippers miss again.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Sohan. Buries the corner 3.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Offensive board. Pass to Mamukelashvili. From outside the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Bassi, the pass to Fox. Here's Mamukelashvili. And the 3-pointer goes.
Mamukelashvili.
So we see the Spurs get the win here.
Mavericks, when you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Harden. Zubac's a screen on Irving. In the corner, Powell with it. Nobody near Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got the first 3 points tonight for Los Angeles. Irving against Harden. Irving kicks to Gafford. From deep Washington. It's hauled in by Dunn. And it's the Clippers ball. It's a 3-point game. And it's Leonard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson, high post. Over Dunn. Nice shot by Thompson.
Hey, from a technical, mechanical standpoint, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots you'll ever see.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
And here's Irving after Chris Dunn made that last 3-pointer. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
And Chris Dunn plays with a real exceptional edge on defense. And because of his impressive reach, he's able to wreak havoc in whatever part of the floor he's on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lou and I were able to chat. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night. I'm looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Irving with it. Jones covering. The tray, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Jones kicks to Harden. Pass to Leonard, takes the three, drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here is Davis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jones drives in. And Jones steals it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Clippers leading by 7. Powell inside. Davis is there. Here's Jones. Pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Leonard missing. Dallas has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. A fader. They get the rebound. Back to Harden. Leonard kicks to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Gafford. Still without a basket. Thompson inside the line. Over to the wing. Washington finds Irving. Davis with a screen on Harden. They grab their own miss. Out to Thompson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Right wing. Shot to stop the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 5 points so far. It's stolen by Davis with 1 on the clock. No good on the shot. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovich out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Tries the spin move. Bogdanovich wide open, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Bogdanovich has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. It's Miller on the wing. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Coffey. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller, but lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Dinwiddie wide open. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 5. Jones the pass to Eubanks for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Thompson from long range. Eubanks grabs the miss. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Coffey passes to Bogdanovich. The 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. And Washington subbed in for Dinwiddie. Kept alive. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. From past the arc. Thompson with the 3.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Moving against Christie. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
2 minutes.
Pass to Christie. Puts it up. Here's Coffey. He's guarded by Davis. Christie can't make it. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. Clark, we were just talking. P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. From downtown, the Clippers grab the miss. Here's Coffey. Pass to Christie. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Davis has the open look. For the three. Bucket! Davis for three.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Here's Bogdanovich. Outside, Jones. Tipped away.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And here's Washington outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. Christie with the screen on Thompson. Pass to Coffey. Bogdanovich up top. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Mavericks leading by 4 on the floor for Dallas. We've got Washington. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Outside, Davis. There's the triple. Done with some nice D. LA has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And here's Leonard from 3. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Good on the three-point shot.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Gafford, high post. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gafford finds Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Even with the defense all over him, Thompson sticks with it and doesn't just give up on the shot.
The Clippers in the lead. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, It's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And here's Davis for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. 3, Kawhi, good!
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard against Davis. Lets it fly from 18. Leonard, no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
LA has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Kicks it out to Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
So the wing on the left. Powell with a screen on Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Leonard missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Irving for 3. It's good from long range. Irving's got 6.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Here's Harden, done outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks leading. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Took him no time at all on that one. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
Dallas again missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. No good on the triple. Clippers leading by 4. Leonard the pass to Pop. And a miss there on the triple. Irving surveying the floor. Shoots over Powell. Can't connect from 13 feet out. No good that time. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. You've got Drew Eubanks. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. And on the way from Irving for 3, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to...
Oh, what a play! Woo!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. And finished off by Lively.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey. He's covered by Irving. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. The Mavericks trailer. Pass to Irving. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Launches it. And it's Irving missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Jones has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Good on the triple.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Eubanks. And it's Leonard in for Derek Jones. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. And Washington subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Bogdanovich kicks to Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. Bogdanovich with a screen on Irving. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Harden, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Zubac. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Bogdanovich. Leonard sets a screen for Bogdanovich. The open shot by Leonard, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Leonard's got 13 points in the second half.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bogdanovich with it. Lets it go from deep.
And I love what Thompson provides at the defensive end. He is smart and tough.
Irving attacking. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Buries it from outside.
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
Irving against Harden. Dallas again missing.
Mavericks foul. Kyrie Irving. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the Clippers making a change here. Fouls checked in. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Harden with a screen on Washington. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. top. Left side, Leonard. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 5. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Irving to force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then it's Washington. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Davis in at the four-man position. And it's Washington missing. And it's San Antonio's ball. Wembanyama with it. Irving picks him up. Fox outside. Fires from deep. Mavericks with a rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Spurs, and the point of emphasis of the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Now here's Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. Fox against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Over Kessel. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half in. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. Vassell can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here's Thompson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
What poise from Thompson. Not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Here's Kessel, defended by Thompson. Box for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Thompson. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Fox against Irving. Wembanyama screen. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shoots over Davis. Barnes, no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Left side, Davis. Knocks down the triple.
It's the confidence I love when Davis just catches it and shoots it. He doesn't second-guess himself. He just lets it fly.
Vassell, a screen on Gafford. From deep, Wembanyama. Washington grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Intelligent play by Kyrie. He knows the pick and roll gets him some better options.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together, and the future looks bright.
Now here's Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Dallas.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Outside Davis. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Irving. Fires from way outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep. Doesn't go that time. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 points.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space of fire, and he does not pass it up.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Davis. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over Washington. And Wembanyama missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
From deep, Wembanyama. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got his second basket. Irving for three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Sohan. The 3 is up. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Christie. The shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Three-pointer, Fox. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Fox. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And the Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Paul. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie. Pass to Dinwiddie. The 3 from Thompson. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. San Antonio has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. You know, after playing as a starter most of his career, Keldon Johnson showed he can act as a 6th man if needed, Richard.
Not every player can make that switch mentally. Johnson brings the same energy as a starter as he does to the second unit. It's a great attitude on that young man.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And it's Fox missing. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. To end the drought. Irving, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. To the left side wing. Outside Johnson. Fires the 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
No hesitation. Johnson making that deep 3 look easy.
Pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Barnes. Fox with the ball. Irving picks him up. Johnson for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Outside Irving. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Irving's got 10 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And Sohan gets it to go.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Spurs lead by 5. Beyond the arc. Dinwiddie with a rebound. 1:04 left in the half. And here's Thompson for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Sohan with the ball. Irving picks him up. Back to Sohan. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Thompson. The 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Let me just say this. Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a 3. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points in the game. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Outside Irving. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. The 3 from Thompson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mavericks ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Kyrie Irving, P.J. Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson, and it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
Now here's Davis. 3-pointer, no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mavericks on D. Trailing by 2. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Gafford. Thompson's got 12. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Now here's Barnes. No points yet. The 3 from Wembanyama. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Thompson for 3. Vassell with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Irving for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
You just can't let Klay find any looks anywhere from the three-point line. He makes quick work from the coffin corner.
Barnes with a screen on Gafford. Wembanyama against Gafford. 3-pointer. Wemby showing off the range. Richard, if the 3-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From downtown, another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Outside Wembanyama. There's the triple. And Wembanyama missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The three from Thompson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Washington. And here's Thompson for three. A minute 22 left in the third quarter of the game. Launches a three. Thompson with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. From the arc. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Fires it. Thompson finds Gafford. Back come the Spurs in transition. Vassell can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. And here's Thompson for three. That doesn't go either for Thompson. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Fox missing. Mavericks shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Oh, Thompson, the long-range triple.
Yo, this dude has an absolute flamethrower. He makes long shots that look like second nature.
Fox right side. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he trades.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jeremy Sohan out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. To take the lead, the Mavericks pull it in. Here's Irving. Pass to Marshall from deep three-point land. Here's Lively. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio trailing here. The three is up. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's gotten himself on the board with the three there. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Here's Champagnie. Misses the three. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's the three. Marshall can't hit. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Lively grabs the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Irving for three. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Dinwiddie against Fox. Here's Champagnie. The three ball. Drills it from deep.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Mavericks trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's a Spurs ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. The 3. The shot off that time. Well, the Mavericks shooting just around 26% for the game. Ooh, poked away.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around to get a better look.
Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
It's all working for Keldon Johnson right now. Look, he is a different type of matchup, and defenders, they can struggle a little bit with that.
Dallas, no good that time either.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And Sohan gets it to go.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Irving with it, and it's Paul picking him up, and De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Outside Barnes. The 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, what a response by Wemby.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Spurs.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Fox finds Vassell. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Vassell. Fox outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving, the pass to Thompson. So we see the Spurs get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center position.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Dunn passes to Zubac. Powell against Vassell. Fires for three. Powell, that's good.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All three levels are part of his game. That time goes to the three ball.
Wembanyama high post. Jacks up a three. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Zubac, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here is Harden following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. That's short off the rim.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Outside Leonard, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 15.
Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Vassell, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. A 3 from Leonard. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And stolen by Vassell. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And Wembanyama outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A 3 from Leonard. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the basket by Castle.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Pass to Leonard. Takes the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Vassell wide open. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
A 3 from Barnes. That one, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 7-point differential.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here's Castle. From outside, off the mark. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Harden. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Derek Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Amir Coffey's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. Now here's Johnson. Paul with the screen for Johnson. Back to Paul. Sohan up top. Shot clock at 6. Fox finds Sohan. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Here's Coffey. Into the lane. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the last second attempt there. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Coffey in at the 3 spot.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Spurs leading by 7. Johnson outside. Latre. They get it back. Pass to Champagny. Jones against Paul. 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Los Angeles. Paul against Simmons. Johnson outside. Pass to Sohan. Fox from outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Wow, Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
Simmons finds Zubac. Outside for Simmons. Shot from 12. And it's Bogdanovich. Again missing. San Antonio leading by 7. From deep, Johnson. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Jones with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Zubac, a screen on Fox. Fox with the steal. To the middle. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Johnson for 3, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Coffey for 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Traps in the tray.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Shoots the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
And Coffee gets it to go. Coffee's got 6.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Here's Sohan. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Clippers trail by 10. Spins outside for Simmons. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Coffee passes to Jones. The three. Coffee can't get it to go. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Sohan. This one for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Champagny, and he gets it to go from the corner. Champagny's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. Jones kicks to Bogdanovich. With the drive, that's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 8 points for him. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot. So that's it. Greg Popovich starts the second half.
Christie.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Christie. Paul with the ball. Pass to Branham. Sohan with the screen. The shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Here's Paul, and the jumper is on the mark. Paul's got 8.
An effective scorer. I love how Paul seeks out when to score at the right times.
Puts up a deep 3. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Christie.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Pass to Sohan. Fox against Bogdanovich. Here's Branham. No scoring in this one. Now here's Jones. Here's Coffee. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Christie with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. 8 points for him.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Christie. Cans it from downtown.
Christie.
Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Spurs leading by 5. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And now the Clippers on the break. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Screen by Jones. Misses the 3. Spurs shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. There's the screen. Hall. It's hauled in by Coffey.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Castle comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Paul. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. Powell, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden has subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. The shot's good from Christie. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. McLaughlin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Wembanyama. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Harden right side. The 3. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Here's Branham. Guarded by Powell. The Spurs have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he could also beat you from the line.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio in control. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Chris Dunn is out there with Simmons. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Bassett. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Jones. And he slams it down right on top of Keldon Johnson.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
To the inside. Here's Sohan, guarded by Simmons. Now Fox. Johnson outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wasted no time on that one.
Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
Jones against Fox. Zohan, the pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Sohan. Johnson with it. He's covered by Leonard. A 3-ball. Johnson's shot is off. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for L.A. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. San Antonio leading by 4. Offside Fox. Good. Nothing but net.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
And Simmons kicks to Dunn. Eubanks the pass to Leonard. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
The shot's good from Paul.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's Eubanks. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Antonio's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. For the Clippers, Brown, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. No good on the 3. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard from deep 3-point land. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Knocks it loose. The kick out to Fox. Barnes looking around. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Eubanks grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Los Angeles with another miss.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Fires from deep. Vassell, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And Harden punches it from deep. The quick look, no good that time. So it's San Antonio now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
Dunn left side. Pass to Leonard. Brown outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Kawhi Leonard. Assist goes to Chris Dunn.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. They did